What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 7th through the 13th of 2020. I truly appreciate you for being here. Let's jump into the astrology this week for you. Well, start off this week on Monday with a big third quarter square with the sun and the moon. That moon will be here in Virgo in your 5th house. And of course, that sun's in your 8th house of Sagittarius. So this is definitely bringing out a lot of chapters ending when it comes to what brings you excitement, what brings you joy and happiness. And if things don't bring you that joy and happiness, you're going to know, and it's time to take action for that and drop that investment. Drop what, isn't opening up the doors to what your soul truly desires. It's a big deal. You have to step into your empowerment within yourself. You have to really be able to express and create from your soul, from your heart. And that's a big deal, especially with that moon in opposition to Neptune. And then we got the mutable cross to the nodes, to the moon on Monday too. So Monday's a big day as we come, into next week with the solar eclipse on the following Monday. Like, things are definitely changing. These are mutable signs and they're in fixed houses for you. So again, with Neptune there in opposition to the moon, and making these squares to the nodes, you already know that you have to find what makes you feel truly aligned within your heart to bring you the ultimate confidence so that you can create from that place and that you can make the life you want. You can own and have the life that you truly want to have. Your environment that's going to stimulate you and give you that ultimate value. And it's like, if it's not giving you the ultimate value and you're delusioned by what maybe groups or people think that are taking you out of your individuality, then you're not going to get that ultimate investment of the 8th house. So there could definitely be major changes coming. There could be death and rebirth situations going on within life. And it's more than anything about letting things die out that aren't aligned with your heart. If you can't just trust your heart, you're going to be delusioned by some projection of what everybody should be doing. And you don't want to do that. Stay in your heart, stay in your confidence, stay in your own self-value. And it's time to let things that aren't giving you that payout dissolve. That Venus is in your 7th house of Scorpio, and it's going to start making really nice sextiles to Pluto, Jupiter. It's not going to quite get to Jupiter, but it's going to be pressing on it after that sextile to Pluto in your 9th house. So this is again there's relationship stuff going on, dealing with other people here with Venus, and that could be part of the investment too. Is your love life or your relationships, are they giving you that payout? Are they helping you open up doors to your heart? Are they letting you open up doors within yourself to create and to find that ultimate embodiment? Or are they taking you out of your confidence? If they are, these are things that have to be you sometimes in trading, right? You set a stop loss because you don't want to lose too much of your investment. So sometimes in life we need a stop loss. We just got to cut it and move on to something better and innovate. And Neptune here in your 11th house, you can innovate anything you want if you trust within yourself and trust the sensitive feelings that are coming, the intuition, that just knowing of how you can step into a better place and how you can have the hope and the dreams to build something even better and more innovative. And I think that is really opening up doors, especially with Jupiter in your 9th house coming out of shadow. There's a lot that's going to open up if you're willing to step into what is giving you the ultimate payout. And you have to learn to detach from things that aren't, straight up, especially with Mercury there. Your mind knows it. You just have to make sure that you're going after the ultimate treasure and not just investing in some worthless penny stock that's never going to give you the payout in life. Especially with this eclipse coming in your 8th house, Taurus. It's a big deal. And then we got Mars. Mars is a big deal this week. It's going to trine over to that sun in your 8th house too from your 12th house. So it's if you can just act on that intuition that we talked about earlier, you're going to know exactly what your soul desires. And it's going to bring you completeness and it's going to bring you something amazing. But you have to trust in something more than just physical evidence. You need that inner evidence. And the only way you can trust that is by stepping into your heart and feeling confident about that heart, about those. Look at Mars, sextile the north node, trine the south node, like in your 12th house. Like, you can definitely escape into investments that you don't want, or you could escape into keeping things alive that aren't giving you what your soul truly desires. But really, you should step into what brings you the confidence of what you can create. That's a star. That second house is a big deal for you with the north node right now. And again, that mutable cross in that first quarter or that third quarter square in your 5th house is a big deal too. So you need to trust in your heart, listen to what's coming through, and take action for that, and make sure that you're putting your energy in what is going to invest you into the best life that you can possibly have and give you the ultimate treasure. And this is a week to make sure that you can cut losses if you need to. It's a card for the week for you. It is the Knight of Coins, Knight of Hazards in this deck. Yeah, I would say that you absolutely have to have the courage and the confidence to really just go get what you want, and to know that you can create it, and to not let other people hold you back. The Knight doesn't just stop. The Knight is Mars, right? The warrior. Like, it's time to push forward for what brings you the confidence so that you can manifest the life you want. And sometimes it's just about pulling out of a bad investment to get into a good one, and to not be scared to do it. Love you all very much, Taurus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.